A professional billiards player has one ball left to win the game. Before he hits the .17 kilogram cue ball, it sits at rest in the lower left of the table. The .16 kilogram 8 ball sits at rest just outside the top corner left pocket. If the cue ball travels at 2 meters per second after it is hit, what is the velocity of the black 8 ball after it gets hit by the cue ball? This shows the mass of the cue ball, .17, times 2, the initial velocity, plus .16, the mass of the 8 ball, times 0, its initial velocity, equals the mass of the cue ball times its final velocity, plus the mass of the 8 ball times its final velocity, which is what we're trying to solve for. In the end, we get 2.125 meters per second. In this simulation, you can see a pool stick hitting the cue ball. Then once it hits the 8 ball, the cue ball becomes at rest. And then the momentum is transferred, and the 8 ball is then in motion. After the cue ball is hit, it travels at 2 meters per second. And once the cue ball hits the 8 ball, it travels at 2.125 meters per second, while the cue ball comes to rest. A 5,000 kilogram limo approaches a stop sign traveling east. When the limo driver applies the brakes, it does not work. At the stop sign is a 1,500 kilogram car at rest. After the limo collides with the car, they both move east with a velocity of 5 meters per second. What was the limo's initial velocity? This shows the mass of the limo times its initial velocity, which is what we're trying to solve for, plus 1,500 kilograms times 0, the initial velocity of the car, equals 5,000 kilograms plus 1,500 kilograms times 5, their final velocity. In this simulation, you can see a limo approaching a stop sign. Once it cannot hit its brakes, the limo will collide with the car. After the limo collides with the car, they almost become one object and traveling into one direction. After the two cars collide with each other, they both travel at a speed of 5 meters per second. The initial velocity of the limo before it hits the car is 6.5 meters per second. As you can see in the simulation, after the limo collides with the car, the limo will lose velocity while the red car gains velocity, leading to momentum being transferred.